Hello, everyone, and welcome back to A Cozy Lifestyle with Clarissa Coward. Today's video is a cook with me, and the recipe that I'm doing today is stir-fry cabbage. A while back, I did another cook with me that showcased another recipe. However, my side dish for that recipe was stir-fry cabbage. Well, a couple of my subbies requested that I also do the recipe and the cook with me for stir-fry cabbage. So that is what I am doing today. I heard you, I listened to you, and now that's exactly what we're going to do. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. And if you're interested in DIYing, cleaning, organizing, decorating, or cooking your way to a cozy, comfortable, and organized life, then you are in the right place because that is what I do here. So hit that subscribe button and press that little bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload new content. But for right now, let's get into this video. So you come on in and let's get started. So what you're looking at here is my cabbage. I also have sliced red pepper, sliced green uh, bell pepper, and chopped onion all in this mix. And after having it chopped or chopping it up, I soaked it in a pot of vinegar and water for about an hour. Once that was done, I rinsed it several times, and now I'm moving it from the colander to the skillet that I'm going to stir fry it in. I soak it in vinegar and water to make sure that all of the byproducts and whatever they spray it with to make it look pretty in the market and all of that is gone. The cabbage was from my farmer's market, but the bell peppers and the onion were not, so that thus the soaking. And you have to wash cabbage too from your farmer's market, so I always soak my vegetables, and I've learned to also clean my meat with vinegar. So this is soaked for an hour, and now it's in the skillet. And in that skillet, all I've added so far before my vegetables was um, a little bit of oil. And my oil of choice right now is the clear coconut oil, the one in the bottle. It's a bit pricey, and but I don't like the coconut in the jar because I don't want all my food to taste like coconut. And this clear coconut does not have that flavor. And I've learned that olive oil should not be heated over a certain temperature. So I'm using the clear coconut oil here. Now this will simmer for a while or fry for a while until it cooks down. You know how this stuff does. And then I will add the rest of it that's left in my colander to that skillet. So right now we're just going to cook this down for a bit before adding the other. I'm about to add my seasonings to the top of it, however. And you guys, I just want to let you know, this skillet is one of the favorite pans in my kitchen, and I have quite a few. I have Tefal. I have one pot that's by Rachel Ray, but this emerald skillet is my absolute favorite. I think that if I ever get a complete set of the emerald cookware, the rest of it may go by the wayside. So that's just my little tip about this little pan here. So now I'm beginning to add my seasonings, and what I'm opening now is roasted garlic, and I'm going to add just a little bit of that, maybe half a teaspoon, maybe a full teaspoon is all that I use of that because it doesn't take much garlic. I'm also adding my seasoned salt. There's also going to be black pepper will be added as well. And I don't measure. I'm a Southern cook, so I season until it looks and feels right. And so I don't know how to tell you how much, but you season to your own taste. How about that? I can't tell you how much garlic and the other things, but salt and pepper, I kind of just do what feels and what looks right. So now I'm adding bay leaves to the mix to add that bit of flavor. And what I will do is I can put all of the ingredients in the uh, the section below so that you guys will know at least what you will need for this. I'm thinking that that is going to be my Italian seasoning. Nope, that's adobe. Yeah, that's my adobe. And I will be showing you what I'm adding from this point on. um, so that you'll know what to add to this dish. Now for my garlic, and as I said, it's about a teaspoon, maybe two, of the garlic because it doesn't take much of the roasted garlic. And for this size pan, as you can see, I only added 1 teaspoon. And guys, if you see that I'm moving what might be slow to you, what I'm doing is putting things away as I use them because that's habit for me. I clean up as I go. And now I'm adding a little bit of turmeric to this. It's supposed to have so much of a good quality for health reasons, and it also, has good flavor as well. So I started adding that to some of my vegetable dishes and my chicken. I haven't researched it enough to know where else I can add it, but it does give vegetables, stir-fry vegetables, and roasted chicken a very good flavor. And as you can see, when I added it, I didn't add a lot because I'm still experimenting with that one. Now, it doesn't take a lot of different flavors to make this good. Cabbage is good if it's fresh on its own, and then you've got the peppers, and peppers and onions are good in anything. It gives everything flavor. And this is cooking down as it will do. And like I said, I'm always cleaning as I go. It's just habit. It's really just habit. What you don't want to do is simmer this. You want to stir fry it. I like a little crunch left in my cabbage when it's done. I want everything else cooked thoroughly, but a little crunch in my cabbage. And I always try to remember that when I cook this much of anything, it's going to be reheated. And every time you reheat something, be it in the microwave or back on the stovetop, it's always going to cook some more. And I don't want mushy cabbage even the next day. So, this is why I leave a little crunch. Bring you a little closer so you can see how pretty this is. It's pretty because of the colors. And although the red pepper is sweet and it adds a good flavor, I like the way it looks in the dish as well. As we all know, presentation is everything. And what I'm showing you here is how I chopped my cabbage. You see how thin it is? Yeah, that's how I chopped it. And I just, sliced it with a knife, cut it in half, and then sliced it with a knife. Sorry, guys, I'm cleaning again. I should take that out. And so what will happen now is that this will just cook down. Here, guys, you can see I'm adding crushed red peppers. This is totally optional. We like it a little spicy around here. Everyone does not. And if you do not, this you do not have to do. And as you can see, I added quite a bit, but we like it spicy. And it it it's just better that way for us. Sometimes we add green peppers, the hot ones, not the jalapenos, but the other green hot peppers. I don't know the name of them if we have those on hand, but I didn't, so I just added some crushed red peppers. But again, that is totally optional. Okay, friends, so now that everything is cooking down, as you can see, I'm going to add a little butter. Butter gives everything a better flavor. I will put that in and mix it in because I only added, remember, the clear coconut oil, and that's all. Everything else, the water, all of the other juices are from the cabbage itself. So I'm adding a little butter just to give it a little coating of something because if not, it could be a little dry. So this will cook down and the butter will also add flavor. So it's looking pretty, guys. It's cooked down. You can still see that red pepper though, which gives it just a beautiful presentation. If you'll check out the bottom of the pan, there's not a whole lot of liquid down there. It's just going to be nice, crisp, stir-fried cabbage. It's going to have that butter flavor plus all the other seasonings that we've added. So now we're going to plate this up. I think it's ready, and we're going to taste it and see how well we've done. Okay, guys, here we go. So now we're going to do a taste test to see how this all came out. There it is. You see the red onions. I'm sorry, the red peppers, the green peppers, and there are onions in there. The red peppers just make it pretty and gives it a little different flavor because they're sweeter. But we're going to test this now. Spicy, the way we like it. Of course, the red peppers are optional. I mean the red crushed peppers. You don't have to add any spice at all if you don't like it. And it will still be just as yummy. But this is good. Now what you don't want to do, now that I've shown you what to do, you don't want to have a whole lot of liquid left in the bottom. You want to let that cook out. You don't want to overcook the cabbage. I like a little crunch to mine. And other than that, you just make it do what it do for you and your family. That is my rendition of stir-fry cabbage. One of my subbies asked for this. I know she thought I had forgotten, but I have not. So there you have it. So what do you guys think? Do you think you'll give this recipe a try? I hope you do. And if you do, please let me know in the comments section below that you've tried it and let me know how you like it. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I so enjoy your company. I really do. If you enjoyed this content, remember to give me a thumbs up, like and share this video. It will greatly be appreciated. If you're a new subby, once again, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here. And if you are one of my regular cozy lifers, you know how I feel about you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And you guys, I just want to let you know that if you leave me a comment below asking for something, I will do my best to get to it for you, like I did this recipe for one of my subbies. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. So as always, I'm going to leave you guys with hugs and blessings. And I want to remind you to find and remain in your own personal element. I will leave the recipe below, or at least what I used in the recipe below, so that if you want to replicate this, you can. And also, I want to remind you to check out my other cooking videos. I'll leave a link to one of those in the cards above and in the description box below. So thank you guys for stopping in. I appreciate your time. And you know what? I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.